Hey, Paul, what's up? What is that? Anyways. Yeah, back on, bro. Check this out. It's starting to freeze, man. It's starting to freeze, bro. Look at that. That's ice. That's ice. It's starting to freeze. Right? And it's still not calm. But it literally, you can literally watch this thing freeze. I think it's cool. Yeah. I come on and checked it out. I'm like, whoa. Oh, come on. Signal issues. Come on. It'll click back in. Come on, buddy. There it goes. No, it's not the best view. It's kind of a frozen view right now, I think. There we go. But anyways, literally, even that, like I think even in the last 10 minutes, this has come out more. So you see where we're at here. It'll be out here soon. That is icing up. Growing ice. Oh, come on. Hopefully signal there is okay. Come on. Watching the ice grow on the lake. Come on. There it is. All right, so yeah, I'll show you what's here. This is a lake, right? See this? That's ice starting to grow. So like in the next couple hours, we should see this ice go right across this lake here. Yeah, so I've been watching this for a couple of days. It's been too windy, but it's been cold enough to freeze. And I looked at the wind and I figured, okay, well, tonight will be the night. Hey, what's up, Michigan? How's it going, bro? It'll be the night. Like right now, it's freezing over. Check this out, Michigan. See this? This is open water. All open water, right? Well, earlier today, this was all open water. You see this? That's ice starting, bro. So in the next couple hours, I think we're going to see this go right across this here and freeze over, bro. We got some tough signal issues happening here, but it's enough to see what's going on here. And it's dark, but it's like between, oh, come on now. There we go. What the heck happened there? So there we go. Yeah. It's not quite cold enough, but it's getting there. Well, it's -7 now here, Celsius, that is. But that's enough to freeze this water over. And the wind's calming down as we like even more. And it's more or less as the wind calms, it's gonna leave behind it frozen water, which is pretty cool to see. Hey, what, your son have another birthday party today? Get together thing? What's up, Daniel? Yeah, bro. Not much. We're watching this lake freeze over, bro. So, like, earlier today, nothing was froze. Like, I just come on now, and back here, you see this glass back here? That's ice, bro. That's ice starting to form. So I'm guessing if I keep watching this, 2 hours, it's gonna go right across here. This thing's gonna freeze up. Yeah, pretty cool, eh? Watching a lake freeze. What you been up to, Dano? Oh, yeah. That's cool. Been on vacation, eh? Nice. Oh, yeah. Freeze, baby, freeze. All right, on. Yeah, that's cool. Well, I appreciate you popping in, as you know. Yeah, see that ice forming over? Oh, yeah. It's a live cam that updates itself every couple of minutes. Yeah, we're watching this lake freeze over, bro. Well, that's a good deal. Yeah, so it's a lot more even since I started watching ice-wise. See that? It's all ice. That's not the sun, that's a light, bro. That's a light. There's a shack over there. There's a building. It's actually the boathouse building or something like that. It's just light because the light here, and like even the screen looks darker, but my screen's brightening it up enough that we can see it. But it's dark, it's just... It's Napa Pinko or whatever it's called, brother. Yeah. It already crusted over once, but the warm-up thawed it down and the wind blew the ice right out. Totally gone. Started back from scratch here, but literally on the screen here, I'm watching the ice grow. Open water, ice. All of this was open water before. And that's just the ice starting to settle in. Starting to freeze over. And in the next hour or two, the whole thing will be what we're looking at here. We'll end up right across this water body here. Yeah, Dano, I just don't want to travel for ice fishing. The time and the travel and the affordability of it, you know? So by the end of the week, I'll be fishing frozen ponds, and then hopefully this and the week after, what we're looking at here. Yeah, it looks like the whole month is below zero, Michigan here. All right, on. Big Dan. What's up, Dan? Yeah, so you were here earlier. You see the ice settling in on the water, Dan? Up here? See it starting to form, starting to spread across. Even in the last 20 minutes, Big Dan, there's been a difference. This thing's freezing over. We're going to watch it freeze over. What's up, Lewis, bro? Hey, Dano. You have to, that's Lewis. That's regular Lewis, but that's a different account. Heads up, so you just got to connect to that account there. Oh, okay, you know. Yeah, yeah. Oh, right on, right on. There it is. It's freezing, guys. We're watching it freeze, literally. It's like it's frozen double the amount, skimmed over double the amount since I started watching here tonight. So in the last 16 minutes, guys, my guess is 1 hour from now it'll be glass right across. 2 hours. Yeah, yeah. And the wind's what's making this. Yeah. Oh yeah. It'll freeze quick. It'll freeze right across. Like I mean, it's had enough temperature. It's been cold enough to freeze for 2 days, but there's been white caps on there. So I looked at the wind forecast and the weather. I was like, all right, this is when it's going to freeze. I knew tonight it would freeze. Like, regardless, I knew if I looked at it tomorrow, it'd be crusted over. Like, it'd be. So I was like, you know what? And I figured tonight would be the night that it will at least skim over. And we're watching it, so it worked out good. I didn't think it'd skim over till like 11 o'clock tonight, but that water's cold enough and the air temp's cold enough, so it was just a matter of getting that wind to back off a bit. Well, we're still chatting too, Paul's way, so it's like a chat, and we're at least watching a lake freeze over that I'm hoping to fish. Literally, we're watching ice grow, and it's not taking as long as it's actually happened. Yeah, I know. They're not really in the forecast, but yeah. Yeah, thanks, Lewis. It's a good day, bro. I think I just need to make a coffee or a tea, maybe a coffee. Come on, come on. There it is. Pretty awesome. Yeah, it is Michigan. Yeah, it won't take long. I mean, it's a very, very thin layer of ice, but it's pretty cool to watch. I mean, it's going to just skim over and then start building. We'll keep an eye on it for the next so many days, and then I'll start fishing it once, hopefully. Might take 2 weeks yet, though, bro. Like, it's just skimming over now, so. Yeah, it's starting even to come in here a little bit. And, we're going to watch this thing freeze across. It's not going to take long. Oh, come on. on back. There it is. Oh no. So it's been windy for 2 days. This thing hasn't been cutting out at all, and now it's calming down and it's starting to cut out. It does not make any sense, but yeah, this is pretty cool. It's getting darker, so like the camera, like I know it doesn't look like it, but it's going to affect our quality of view, our view quality. See if I shut my light off here and only leave my bathroom light on. Does that give us, that make it any better? No way. Four inches I'm going. This one here has to be 8. This one, like we're looking at, it's like it's managed, so it's, yeah, that would be nice. Now we don't see the ice as well forming, but it is forming. Our view's kind of not as good as it was not long ago here. Huh. Turn this light back on and see if it looks better. That's what I mean. We're starting to get that night view going. Maybe. I guess what'll happen is how we're going to be able to see it is well, that's the thing. Like in person, like when I look at the screen you guys are looking at, I guess going through another camera to another camera view, I see it better. I don't know if you guys still can. Well, that's what's good about this lake here. The parking's right there. Like you park and you get right to the ice. You park beside the ice here. Come on, buddy. Yeah, come on, bud. Up. Come on up. What's up, sweetie? Give me a high five. Alrighty, cool. Sorry about that, guys. 7 people here. You guys chatting away? My bad, my bad. Let's get that going back again. Look at that. Wow. Yeah. You guys see all this way out to here now? Way out to here. That's actually a thin coverage of ice forming. You guys see that, eh? The shine here. You guys saw when we all got here. I know it's hard to see. It's almost like that ice that formed actually shifted over. But we got ice forming here as well. It's forming. There is ice growing there, which I think is so cool to kind of watch a little bit. So this has been a half hour since it started. I know the view is tough because it's night view. Like, it's dark out. So it's pushing across. Yeah, I think that's what it did. And then I think that ice that formed, I think swung a little bit. I don't know. But it's darn cool. We got ice, thin ice all the way back out over here. Thin. And then again, over here coming in, and we'll watch this continue on. That's a little bit, and pretty cool. So cool. During the day view would be much better to watch it freeze, but of course it freezes at night, you know? But I think we just saw some growth right there. You saw that new flash? Because it's not like it's not like film. Takes a picture every couple of minutes. Earlier I got a bird in there frozen in the shot, which was super cool. You can tell? Yeah. Yeah, so when this updates, you can watch the growth almost as the film updates. Actually, and it looks like we have a bit of growth over here. Oh, you guys don't see it. So down to the right of me, it looks like we have some growth coming out. Right here of ice that's going to connect with this. By the looks of it. It's kind of cool to see. Let's see if you guys can see it over there. No, it really doesn't show up, but there's a bit of growth there. Lewis Brown, yeah, bro. Games, what's up, bro? How goes it? Hey, Games, we're watching a lake freeze, bud. Come on, freeze. Something like that. Might be a minute. So there, it just uploaded another one. So you just wait. Maybe like a minute. We'll see. So yeah, I think it's about a minute. I'm gonna clean the dust off that screen, eh? It's a laundry room, right? So there's fabric lint and all things country. It's freezing though. We've been watching, bro. You should, like, at the beginning of a half hour ago. Yeah, you see this here? That's ice, freezing up. Over here, ice, thin ice, and that's showing up since we've been watching here in the last half hour. Yeah, you're like, oh, this guy's sitting here so Jones and he's watching the water freeze. Yeah. Hey, bro? You feel my pain, eh? He's like, oh. Yeah, some dude sitting here. Okay, I gotta remember this here. Gotta fire up the dryer. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Freeze! This guy's watching the ice freeze. Darn right I am. I'm sharing it with you guys. This is awesome. Alrighty, yeah, I know. You guys see that movement? You guys see that ice movement? Anthony, what's up, bro? Thanks for coming in. You know what we got going on here, Anthony? I don't know if you've been watching the last few minutes. We're watching ice form on this lake, bud. We're all in this together. Yeah. Well, it's pretty cool because how often do you get to watch a lake freeze? Look at that. You guys see that growth right there? Mm-hmm. That was ice growth right there. Yeah, Dano in the house. Oh. Boom, you watch the update? So it skimmed right across while we've watched it, in a sense. Because all this shiny stuff back there skimmed over. Very, very thin ice. Super thin. And when we started watching it, there was ripple, water movement there. Pretty cool though, eh? And then behind it is more ripple. It's just the way it's freezing. Oh, not long before a half hour ago. It's just the freeze has just begun. Literally. 40 minutes ago, Anthony. You go back 40 minutes to the start of this stream when we started filming. It was white. It was moving water. Now it's not moving there. That's so funny, bro. All things country is just not exciting though, bro. Come on. Yeah. It's better than watching paint dry. Way better. We're watching ice form that I'm gonna fish on. No, who's been here since the beginning? Paul's way. Paul, you were here at the beginning of this stream here, bro. A lot of ice has formed in the last 40 minutes. It's pretty amazing, actually. This has already been frozen over, what I'm looking at once. Not enough to like go out on, but it had froze over and locked up. It was so sad. I was like, okay, is it going to make this warm up? If it would have made that warm up, it couldn't handle the wind. We got up to, oh, and the wind was there for that whole warm up. It was... And it's ice as far as we can see behind here. That's all ice now. This is the last little bit to freeze up. You can just tell the glare in the background. That's glaring off ice. She's freezing up tonight. That's it. It almost looks like frozen water now, but it's not. It's close. We're watching this thing freeze up at once. Soon it'll start updating and not look any different because it's going to be just not moving, froze over. I think before our eyes, this thing just froze over, eh? Pretty much. Let's see when it updates itself. Like, I mean, not even enough to be able to hold a squirrel, but I mean, literally, like the tiniest film of ice before our eyes in the last 45 minutes, we've watched a skim of ice form across this whole lake. Or we're watching it just finish up here. Which I think is super cool. Anybody right now, scroll back quickly to the beginning of the stream and look at what we were looking at. Come back quick and look at it now. "45 minutes. Here we go. I might do some really amazing fishing out of this lake here in the next, in 2 weeks time. It might be I'll even book and take a day. I'll book a day off work just to give me a whole nother day during the week on that ice, you know. So it's pretty much kind of filming over. Like, it's pretty much actually filmed over. And it was just a matter of, it's been cold enough for 2 days to actually film across. Just the wind. So the wind cut down enough for it to start happening. And no, where have you been? Exactly. You know nothing about the other ice fish jigs I've been making, eh? Yeah, I'm gonna be using homemade jigs. Nothing but, bud. Straight up. Nothing but. I won't be using anything but my homemade, yeah. No, I won't be using anything but homemade, homemade gear there for that. Yeah. All homemade gear. And I'm really looking forward to it. There she be. Now, we're not calling for any snow. We're, hey, Sea Chester, hey, how goes it? You see what we're doing here, eh, Sea Chester? We're watching a lake freeze. And we pretty much have watched the lake freeze in the last 50 minutes. If you quickly scroll back to the beginning, Sea Chester, and see how it looked, and then scroll back to now. Yeah, down here. Well, no, it's been cold enough to freeze a lake. All the ponds have been freezing up. It's just, it's been too windy. It's kept the water moving too much to freeze. So now in the last 50 minutes, I've watched this thing skim over with ice. And all it was is the wind come down and the air temp froze over the ice. It was pretty cool. It's pretty cool to watch. It's pretty much done. A little tiny thin skim of ice is pretty much over top of this end of the lake now. Again, it's not thick enough to hold a squirrel, don't get me wrong, but it meets your requirements, all right. But that's too much, though. 1 fritter per bead. There's 5 beads on those. That's 5 fritters, man. Way too much. How about this? Tax your fritters elsewhere, and I'll give you one of these baits. Yeah. So that's it, guys. It froze over very thinly, but that's it. That's how it starts right there. watch it the next hour or so, but wait till you see it during the day picture of it tomorrow. It'll look like a frozen over lake. And then you can come back to this stream and see the beginning of it to see moving water ripples, technically waves. There was waves on this an hour ago. Now we watched it ice over. Literally. How we can tell it's froze over when it updates itself. You see all these markings, it won't change. That's it. It's not moving no more. There, it just updated right now. And so that's after a minute. It didn't move. That's it. It skimmed over very, very thinly. So thin, it's like watery ice, like just a very, very, very thin crust. Why, what's happening? What's happening, Seachester? Have you looked at any of the other bungalows and stuff like that on Lake Winnipeg? Just to browse? Did you browse online a bit about it? Yeah, that's cool. It's pretty fun. Well, literally, we have watched ice form, technically. Like, if you, it's pretty cool. Now, at this temp, it's a slow process because we're only -6 right now. But all it had to do was the wind had to stop, and I knew we'd just see this thing skim right over in front of our eyes. And that's what happened. Oops. There we go. But yeah, so cool. I can't wait to get out on this body of water in front of us here. And I want to spend like as much time on it as possible. Like, there's so much ground to cover. I already have spots picked out. Now the wind actually helps. Yeah, because it's not calling to be. That's the thing. I'm glad, like, we're only getting a little break in this until Wednesday. I think the wind will calm down again. Yeah, I can't wait. I can't wait to see that. And then, of course, make sure that it uploads publicly too afterwards, so anybody who misses the live can still watch it after and show support. But yeah, did you... Oh, okay. Yeah. Nice, nice. Yeah, so it's gonna get back windy back tomorrow. This is like a quick, I don't know, 6 hours of light winds. I guess it's still like, one second here. You know what? I didn't get that one. Are you there? Hold on. I didn't get that one. And I didn't go on long enough to read all of that. Because right after my last live, I did go to it, and I looked. I'll read it as soon. Let's see. Hold on a second. Actually, 1 second. Then hold on. Okay, I'm gonna have to read that one after. Yeah. That's okay. I'm sorry I missed it. I need to get notifications or alerts when I get an email. Because all I do is I just go on that. I need to set up alerts. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. That's for sure. Yep. I read the first couple of lines, or first bit of it. You don't have alerts? No. Yeah, there's some amazing shacks and bungalows you can. I don't know the pricing of them though, so they could be. I know I'm sure there's day huts and stuff like that, and there's probably quite the. What is it? Well, you probably can go from a couple person huts all the way up to one of them fancy bungalows. So I'd imagine the prices really span between depending on what it's. Yeah. This thing skimmed over right in front of our eyes. I think that's so cool. Now to just freeze solid. Whoops. And then tomorrow, I don't think we have any precipitation coming. So that'll be cool to see what this looks like tomorrow, like during the day. Interesting. Yeah, now when it updates, we don't even see a difference at all. That's it. It's still. Oh, yeah? Okay, what I'm gonna do is, yeah, because hang on, I'll try Sea Chester. I'll grab my another device and have a look at what it looks like. Then I gotta plug this in. Hey, can you let me see how my view looks, if you don't mind. What's that smell now? You think? If I refresh it, it'll be better? Hang on. You think it'll be better? That's so funny.
That's what the lady are in the same house.
Mm-hmm. That'll work. Will it? I can't believe that view. Thanks, AC Chester. But look at this. You can't? Hang on. Look at what I'm looking at here. It's almost like I should restart. Eh?
Cool,
You
can
think?
see the sunset up there.
Let's see it. That's not the sunset.
That's what it looks like.
Oh, straight back. That's kind of like horizon light. Yeah, that light will stay there all night.
Oh, really?
It seemed to last night. Leave it just like that. Let's see what. That's ice, eh? Now I can't see it that great, but we're good. Is what it is. Yeah, nice. Thank you. Yeah, thanks again, Sea Chester. Like, you'd be surprised on the way it looks from my view. It's like, man, the surrounding of totes and stuff around my is showing. Like, I probably should restart the live. Because, like, it's definitely not right. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm gonna restart this live if you guys are cool with that. Like the screen's I gotta refresh the screen, and that's the only way for me to do it. I've already tried the other ways, but yeah, solid. I'll be back on in a second here.